All right, jumping into a Zendikar Rising stream here. Um, yeah, we are doing a draft here. I'm trying to make it to. I'm in Mythic right now. I'm ranked like 8 or 9, so we'll see if we can go up. It's definitely not going to be easy. So these videos to be educational. So I want to help you guys out. So I'll just kind of go over the cards and give a lot of thoughts. I'm running out of time here, but I don't think this card's great, although it is a land, so it's pretty much always playable, and it can give you gas when you run out. Right here, Into the Royal is probably the best card, but this card is such gas. Honestly, I would take it over Into the Royal. I think it's just so good. It can be played in multiple archetypes too. You can play this in red-blue wizards or blue-green wizards. So here's a wizard. A lot of these elves in green are wizards, so it works pretty well. This kicker one, it's passable. Like I'd play it every once in a while, but I'm not usually looking to because if you're playing low drops, you're gonna pop your own guys. You don't want that. Given that we started with this, it lets us be a little bit more flexible. It's colorless, and we can go blue-green or blue-red. Uh, this card's decent. Usually makes them have to block some fatty you have. I'm kind of looking towards that since I drafted this. This warrior, the party warrior, is kind of nice. Um, this being instant spell hits a lot of things. We're probably more looking to go red. Of course, probably a lot of people would say that's decent. I'm gonna go with this one actually. Yeah, we'll go with this. All right. Um, Volcanic Eruption is one of the best commons, better than most of the uncommons. It's definitely better than these two, although this is passable. I do like this card here, but we're not going that direction right now. And yeah, I mean it gives us a great follow up to Cinderclasm, and I really like where we're at because we're if you can, you want to try to stick to one color when you're starting out your draft because that gives you the flexibility of choosing your second color way later after you've seen what's open. So I don't want to be the guy holding up all the cards, so I'll just pass this along. We might be able to wheel like this, or this is also great in Wizards, especially after Relic Amulet. Just getting any counters on this. This thing can really dominate a board. Like all the little stuff, you just pick it off. It's usually around pick 4 that I'm trying to see if there's any signals being sent. What I mean by signals are, if something's open, like something like this probably shouldn't be around really late. We might be able to go like a party slash wizards deck with a lot of control elements. It might not be a bad idea because this can get them back. This card's the most powerful card in the pack. This card's also pretty good. Um, and honestly, probably go red green wizards, but I'm not really looking to ramp his kicker. Kind of hard choice, but I'm gonna take the best card in the pack, so we'll just go there. Yeah, I may be going slow, but I'm not the one holding everyone up. All right, so we get to do nice things here. So the fact that this has gone around past every major pick, I think people are kind of low on warriors. I don't think it's one of the best tribes. But if I wanted to later, I could go into it. But I don't think I'm ready to jump ship, especially since like these aren't warrior cards. Now this is good. This is better in non-warrior. This is better in the black-red because it relies on party. The black-red is the party mechanic. So like I said earlier, if you can, try to stick in one color. So most of my good cards are in one color here. And then if I want to go blue, I can go blue. Again, these later packs, you want to look for signals, like what shouldn't be here. This card's decent. It's the only card that maybe like shouldn't be here. This card, or possibly this card, but it's really kind of hard to say. We're not getting a lot of signals here. Like there's a good mix of colors left. Like it doesn't look like anything really good left. This is probably the best card in the pack, and I'm not gonna feel bad if we go blue-red wizards. Like it's not gonna be a bad thing. All right, now next question is what do we go next? All these are really just nothing stands out here. All right, at this point I'm holding up the pack, so I'm gonna take Subtle Strike just because if I do end up going. So now we have like just a ton of white. White's probably a little underdrafted. I don't know if I want to hedge that direction because I've got so many good red cards. I don't know if I actually could audible back to like red white. Like I don't think that's gonna work. Yeah, just take this for now. Unlikely to play it. We'll pick up reds when we can. I don't know if we'll play these priests unless we can get some other thing to go with it. I'm not looking to play. I'm not looking to play equipments if I can avoid it. So maybe it would have been nice to jump into white to get that, but at this point we really can't. If you look at what we have, like I'm kind of leaning more towards going the black red route because I have this card, and I have all these, and so I could go like black red with like more wizards. The problem is this pack just is not good for that. This pack has a ton of rogues in it, and I'm gonna take this because on the off chance I can play wizards, I can play wizards. I might be able to go 3-color because it's also a land. I think it's important to remember that you can play those as lands. Alright, so back to the normal pattern. We can just keep on taking the land, the red cards. A card that's a land in a card, like, these are fine. If they, put a capture sphere or something on your creature, you just fling that creature, get some use out of it, right? So that's a good card, and it's more fuel for the relic amulet. So I'm just all about that. One thing I think you need to remember when doing drafts is that okay, sorry. Now we're starting to pick up some stuff. I kind of want to see like okay, so removal, removal, kind of removal, removal-ish, kind of removal, not removal. So having this might be nice. I kind of, let's see, do we have any rogues yet? Like we don't have rogues. Although I'm kind of looking to 12 seconds. I'm kind of looking to grab a rogue. Actually, the wizard's probably a little more where I'm going. Do I need the removal? I don't think I need the removal yet. You need to get your base of creatures down. You don't want to... Yeah, so I already have 9 non-creature spells, so we do need to start picking up some other things. I don't know if I'm going to be able to play the Marauding Priest because I don't have any life gain in the deck. Here, I think it's kind of easy to pick up the Feed the Swarm, so we'll just go ahead and pick that up. I like to put all my removal off to the side so I can just see what it's looking like. Again, some decent white cards coming through, like, well, at least this is a decent white card. The rest probably, passable. Now this is kind of hard because there's nothing here that I want. So I don't know if I could play 2 of these though. That's kind of hard. Do I grab it anyways? We could probably use a 3-drop, even though it's not anything we want. Okay, so the Death Touch Rogue is probably the only thing that I want here. I don't want that. Okay. Alright, there's nothing in this pack for us. Again, the spell lands, like, they're almost always takeable just because, you know, it's a land. I don't think I can ever pay the double white on that, even if I took it. One thing that's kind of cool is if you take an off-color land, uh, the modal double face cards, if it's a land, um, Goblin Rogue can be good here if you have like the things that need a sneak through with 1 damage. So, one thing, okay, let's see. Do we have a lot of spells? We have an okay amount of spells. I don't know if I'm going to be able to play these Marauders. This card's only good if you get equipment, and even then, like, it's just okay. I am glad I picked up this rogue because it's a rogue that doesn't really need other rogues to be good. Card could be okay. Oh wait, I'm not playing blue. So this, because it's a land and a creature, even if I barely have any blue in the deck, if I have say 2 other blue sources, and maybe like 1 or 2 other blue spells, this card, though will it can just be basically a colorless land in your deck, which is not bad if you know it's not like extra land. It's just part of your land base. You could just have it in on the off chance you can play it. We don't have a lot of kickers, so don't think we can really take the kicker card. At this point in the draft, I mean, this card's just really hard to pass up. Like, it's a total bomb. So I'm just gonna take it. Plus, you want to start to fill up. Like, one big thing I've learned about draft. Okay, this is what we want. Is that it's pretty important to fill out your 2-drop slot like pretty well. And the main reason there is because the main reason for filling out your 2-drop spot is that you just don't want to get ran over early. And let's see, y'all. Let's put our removal in one spot. You don't want to get ran over early. Probably won't be playing the card draw spell. Okay, so this one will be fine. And you actually want to have pretty quality 2-drops if you can, because the 2-drop spot is like this kind of polarizing spot in Magic. Like, if you don't play anything on turn 2, you really do risk being straight up run over. Alright, this is good. Two of these could be really good, actually. So I'm going to play 2. Okay, here's a kind of interesting thing. So what do we need more of? Warriors, 4 warriors, 5 rogues. I think I like the early warrior. Got wizards, other stuff. Do I want the kill spell? I have these kill spells. Not actually a lot of kill spells, which is kind of bad. Those are kind of kill spells. Yeah, I do want the kill spells. I probably should take this one just because I don't have a lot of kill spells. I'm not playing that. Okay, we're able to take this. Alright, I don't have any life gain in the deck, so there's no way I can play this. I don't even think I'm playing this guy because I don't have any synergies. Actually, the sneaking guide does get these guys through because they trigger when it attacks. So it actually could be pretty brutal. Okay, so we got 1 more removal spell. I'm not liking how we ended up on removal. We might have to lean pretty hard on these Drawnus silencers, which is not ideal. We're not so heavy wizards that we want that. There's really nothing else here we want, so I'll put it there. How are we doing? 10 spells? Yeah, 10 spells seems good. I'm not sure I'll play the second one of these. None of these are really what we want, although we don't have a lot of 4-drops, so that could fill a spot. I doubt we're wanting to use that. Again, I don't know if we're going to play these, although if you get 2 rogues out, it's effectively this just Death Toucher that just keeps them from coming in, which is nice. Alright, so I've typically not had a lot of success with the black-red party archetype. I've heard it's good, but I haven't done well with it. Let's see, did I get enough wizards? Jeez, okay, that's kind of annoying. I'm starting to wonder if I could even play this card. I don't know if I picked up enough removal for this deck. Yeah, it's a little light on removal. I'm kind of relying on the Drawnus Silencer. These ones, however, are basically 4-drops. So I'm playing like... Because you can usually expect to cast them around turn 3 or 4. Around turn 4. Because if you have just 2 party, then you got it. I like the fact that this guy can trade up, and then I can always just bring it back. So that's kind of nice. This guy's not even a guy. Okay. Now I think like all of our... So non-creature spell... When you have a lot of small things, I like the Subtle Strike, and we have a lot of small guys, so it's going to do a good job at helping us get through there. Wizard, Eruption, kind of removal. So removal's kind of light, which I think means that we're going to want to rely on these Death Touch guys to really hold the ground. So I kind of like this. I like that we have a lot of guys that this can try to get through. This card might be a nombo with my deck, because I have a 1 toughness here, 1 toughness, 1 toughness, 1 toughness. I might even need to take it out, just because I guess the only kind of nice thing is that this can get stuff back. I think I actually have to take that out. It's not good. Alright, it's 9. And they have a few wizards. I'm not even sure if the relic works here because we have so few wizards. Alright, well we have 2 cards here. So we can take out 1, 2. And because we have the 6-drop, I'm not actually going to go less lands, even though I'm like pretty aggro. Let's see, I've got 1, 2, 3, that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 2-drops, and I like that many 2-drops. 1 and 2 drops. 1, 2. 4. I guess the big question for me is... do we even want the Relic Amulet? I hate to do it, but I think I have to. I'm kind of light on removal. I'm a little light on ways to even get through, which kind of sucks. I don't have like pump spells and stuff like that. So... Alright, we need to make 1 cut. Probably... I probably don't have enough warriors for that to be even that good, so... Let's see. We have 8 rogues. I have so many rogues. Maybe we want the warrior and maybe drop 1 rogue. like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 2-drops is fine. Alright, let's jump into it. Let me turn on the light in here. So yeah, what I wanted to explain earlier is, and forgive me about this deck. If this deck doesn't turn out, then that's what happens. You try to find the open colors and stuff happens. But what I wanted to explain about the 2-drop spot is that it's a really polarizing spot because it if you don't have enough 2-drops, you really do risk getting just ran over and so far behind that you can't really recover in that game. Because say you're on the draw and you don't have a 2-drop, that person gets to put out their 1 mana, 2 mana, 3 mana thing before you get to do anything. And if you just put down your 3-drop and they've already got 3 creatures out, their next turn they could just kill your creature or bounce it, and then you're just in a horrible spot because they're gonna just hit you with 3 creatures. You don't really have an option. So, all right. So our lands aren't really good here. All right, this is fine. We got a good aggro start. I like it, and we shouldn't be hurting for lands too much. Okay. The nice thing about that guy is he doesn't really block us. Okay. Gonna go with this guy. Do I want to play? I think I want to play the land because I'm trying to get up to here. And then I can't. Well, I could swing for 3. I really want to remove this guy. Let's hope he swings at us and we'll swing back. There we go. That guy's kind of annoying. Okay, so let's play this guy. The pause kind of makes me think that he has an answer. But we're gonna attack. So if he flashes in the little guy, yep, pretty annoying. Okay, but we get to put out a 4/4 for that, which is good. So yeah, I mean, this guy's putting up a real fight. That's obviously pretty annoying. Let's see, 6, 7. So we got a few more turns in us. There's no good blocks here, anyways. Okay, so this will be pretty good. Alright, who's putting on the hurting now? Actually, he might be able to beat me here because he can go unblockable. I think he made a mistake there because he could just go unblockable. Okay. He's forcing a block here. Well, I mean, I don't have a rogue. Okay, I could possibly kill that next turn. I don't want to go down too low. I might be able to prolong this game, so we'll try. I really need a black source. There we go. Okay, this lets us go here. Okay, so now we are just really... We gotta make up a lot of ground quick. So we'll just go with that. Okay, this is fine. He's gonna take a huge chunk here, and he'll be under a lot of pressure. That had trample. It's a 13-13. Now, if he has removal, like, I'm in a bad spot. That's for sure a thing. Another thing I have to be aware of here. This is like a sneaky creature on the board. So, say he plays a creature. Okay, so I'm assuming he's just gonna activate the creature. Yeah, I mean, I've got a second creature, so. There you go. Alright, well, in the turn, we'll flash this out on the end of his turn, and we'll see what he does. Alright. So there you can see, like, having an equally aggressive start really helped me kind of turn that back around. Like, he was putting me under, like, a ton of pressure, but because I was able to, because I actually had a lot of 2-drops, 3-drops, I mean, that demon's a bomb, so I can't really, act like, that was some kind of deck building thing. It's just basically a really hard card to beat, but I found a way to play it, right? Like, there were a lot of things I could have played, and I played black-red because, I had a good card in that. But, so yeah, it's like he's putting a lot of pressure because he's going first, and he has a lot of, these advantages. But I'm putting things back, and then I'm taking the time to swing back at him. I was able to swing that back around and doing large chunks of damage, basically just running him out of stuff on board and then, smashing him. So that's why, having that, your 2-drops being really good, here's the reason why it matters is you don't get ran over, and then if they are really good 2-drops, they're hopefully not dead in the late game. And that's the polarizing thing about 2-drops is later in the game on turn 6 or 7, like, you don't really want to draw a 2-drop because they may have like a 4-drop out, and it's just, it's a 4/4 or a 5/5, and you won't be able to do anything with your, your 2-power creature. Now, if you have ones that are good early, good late, that's where, you're getting a lot of value. All right, so I don't have a 2-drop, but I have a kill spell, so we'll just kind of rely on that. Hopefully I draw... Nope, didn't draw it. Good news is he's not doing anything. I'm going to lead on the warrior because I might be able to find something to play with the mana here. Well, if they're not playing anything, I'm assuming he's gonna flash in something here. Or counter my spell. The 3 flash guy, yeah. Yep. Honestly, getting milled can be pretty annoying. Although with these things out, it's actually kind of good. I think I'm actually looking to trade off my stuff. Yep, it's fine. Alright, I can put the Fury down. Okay, that's fine. Okay, I can do this into the kill spell? No. Couldn't do that into the kill spell. I can do this into the kill spell right now. Which is pretty good. Yeah, let's just do that. Alright, so let's do this into the kill spell. So we kind of gain back some tempo here. The nice thing about him milling me is it's gonna make these cards really good, especially when I can bring back that rogue assassin guy. That rogue assassin's gonna really make it happen. Now he's feeling a little bit pressured because I was able to kind of swing things. Okay. He's wanting to tango. Question is, does he have the flash creature? If he has the flash creature. Actually, okay, well, let's just go with this. There we go. I'm not sensing a lot of pause, so there we go. Alright, so now I have a really good 2 targets. I'm not going to look at my graveyard too much because I don't want him to, like, get that the gig's up. Okay, let's see what he does here. He's under a lot of pressure. Sure. Alright, he's doing that defensively. I'm assuming he has something else. Yeah, he's not buffed. Oh, I see why he did that. Okay, well, he's not gonna like this. These Thwart the Graves are just bonkers. I don't know. I don't think you can beat 2 of them because eventually he's going to kill this. I'm just going to put it back out again and kill him with something. Yeah, we jam. He's playing at instant speed, but, like, what's he going to do? Like, kill a few of my guys? Honestly, I'm just going to fling this guy at him. Oh, wait. Alright, let's see. Target a creature planeswalker. Alright, so we're doing it there. And then we're sacrificing this guy. I am just going to decline that. He probably just gives up here. Oh, he's got something to bring stuff back. He might have Thwart the Grave. No, he might have, yeah, it's Thwart the Grave, where he can bring back 2 things. Although for 4 mana, he only has 4 left, so... Oh, he's got the same card I got. Alright, well, he doesn't get as much value off of it. Ooh, okay, so I don't have enough, huh? He actually did a really good job kind of stabilizing. Yeah, okay. Well, just get him to block. We'll just kill his guys. He knows what's up and he can't do anything about it. He can see me looking through his graveyard. He didn't really have an option. Like, he has to kill this. He's looking at what I'm going to get because he knows it's happening. He knows it's happening to him. Although I won't have a rogue out. Yep. Okay, if I put this out... No, I still have to do it for 4. Get that. We'll get the rook. Yep. He didn't have an option even though he knew what was happening to him. He knew I was looking through my graveyard and he knew that meant I was probably getting stuff back, especially since I was like swinging into him. But he didn't really have an option not to block because he's at 3 life. I mean, I suppose he could have blocked with the 1/3 and just, you know, had his thing eaten, but that's not really ideal. Alright, off to a 2-win start. Yeah, I mean, I think, as I've said before, a lot of... I just feel like there's a lot to say for, you know, having an aggressive start. Even if you're a control deck, to be able to put stuff on the ground early so you don't get ran over, like... Number one, it saves you from losing those games where, you know, you would have been slower and they just kind of run over you. Number two, sometimes you just beat your opponent because it's limited. People, you know, sometimes are only on one of their colors, or they had to mulligan twice and they don't have a lot of resources. And you putting things down on the ground, like on turns 2, 3, like fairly consistently, sometimes you'll just win games off of them being on their back foot and they can't ever recover and just grind out the win. And so I definitely recommend, you know, making sure you're looking at the 2-drop slot in your deck and finding out how you can improve that. Alright. I feel like my opponents have gone first most of these games, which has kind of caused us to start out slow. We're going to want to get to 3, so I'm just going to go ahead and drop this now. Alright. I like to start out with Bug Catcher because it's a real damage dealer once it gets going. It's going to swing for 3 next turn, and then possibly more. Go for it, Brie. He's scared. The problem for him now is he's like almost out of cards. This effectively stops his attack. And yeah. Come at me, bro. Okay. So we get to drop I could use a trick. I could flash this in, which is not mana efficient. I'm just gonna drop our Death Touch creatures. I kind of want to get him down a little bit because then I could put this thing out, and then this thing will be... It'll be at least a 2/2. If he starts gaining life, that's not going to be good. Okay, yeah, if I put this out right now, it'd die. I could swing in here, but even with the combat trick, but I don't know what that accomplishes. Like, he can probably effectively block it, so I'm just gonna pass. Yeah. Yeah, you got it. Does he have tricks? Like, he could have the blocking trick. I don't have a lot of warriors. Usually you don't want to be first action, but I don't feel like he has anything. Alright, now that I get to hit him, oh, I milled off 2 lands for him. You're welcome, buddy. I can kill off. That stinks. If he can gain life, he can effectively kill my guy, so I need to get him down a little bit farther. Alright. Alright. Put this down. Alright, now we got a 4-4. Oh, it's not a 4-4. Well, he can't make me gain life. Oh crap. Wait, this... Oh wait, 7? 5, 6, 7? Oh wait, never mind. I'm gonna wait on that. Alright. I didn't even realize that. Let's see. Each player loses half their life rounded up. Okay. So, I'll go to 9, he'll go to 8. Wait, he just made a bunch of my guys unblockable? Oh crap, I think did I mess myself? Actually might have messed things up. I got thrown off because I wasn't ready for this. If he just kills it and if he just kills it and kills me, that would be hilarious. Legion Angel, okay. Is it a warrior too? It's a warrior. Okay. Hmm. Okay. We have a rogue. If he attacks, then target creature can't block. I need all the blockers I can get. Yeah, I guess that's fine. I don't necessarily know if this is a good idea. I might have lost here because he can make one of my guys not block. Well. Okay. Yeah, he doesn't have an air blocker. The fact that I got him down to 2 was good. Oh, I didn't want that, huh? Target creature, planeswalker. Doo doo doo. Alright, I have 5 guys. He only has 4. He's got no lifelink. Yeah. It's game. That's simple math. Although, you know what they say. Math's for blockers. Oh no, my friend got a flat tire. Asking my friend if he's okay. Alright, we got 3 wins. I mean, I know what you guys are saying. Like, yeah, you pulled that rare mythic, the demon, and he's winning games. And that is true. Honestly, that card's bonkers. Like, it's just hard to deal with. Really hard to deal with. Oh, nice. Yeah, my friend just messaged me, said he got a flat tire on the freeway, which is scary. Alright, so yeah, I mean, I don't know how educational this is because, yeah, if you draw, you know, a bonkers rare mythic, like, that card's a total bomb. You're going to win a lot of the games you draw it. And, you know, I've drawn it in a lot of my games, so I can't complain. You know, we all have those times where you kind of draft an archetype or something just because you got like a bonkers rare or you know, some bomb, and then most of the games you play you don't even draw it. That always feels bad. So you know, you have to make sure you're making like solid decks. Otherwise, like that's why like forcing a color combination is usually a bad idea because if someone else is in those colors, one or two other drafters, like you know, you're only gonna get every third card in your archetype. Two other people are taking stuff out of it. So, you, um, I don't know who wrote the article. It might have been Ben Stark about drafting the hard way, but you know, you have to stay open in your drafts. You have to, you know, be open to switching colors and that kind of thing. All right, we got a great opener. We're finally on the play, so we should be able to smack him for at least 3 here or more. So let's see. Poor guy had a mulligan. Poor guy had to mulligan. He's looks like he looks like I think he's just in a bad way. I don't think he wants to mulligan lower. This is not really how I want to win. Like I want to show you guys winning without that situation, but hopefully you got something playable. He will need some quick answers though because my deck's gonna come on kind of fast here. I want this guy out before so that I can get the extra damage in. No use in flashing it, and I want it to be mana efficient. The flash is fancy, but unnecessary. Okay. I think here he probably wants to trade this and I can keep him from trading this with this guy, so I'm just gonna hold off on it because eventually I'll just make this guy unblockable and then I'll be smashing it for 3 every turn. So for mulliganing to 4 or 5, like he's making all of his land drops. He's doing everything you want to do. Is he going to get aggressive, though? That's what I want to see. He could. He's not liking this combination here. Yeah, brother, get aggressive. Because I'm looking to race. Ooh, okay. Well, I guess I don't have to do... So he's taking kind of minimum. Like, he's probably dead this next turn because he won't be able to block this, and he'll take 4 in the air. So he needs a really good answer. Now, if he got the 5 mana kill everything 3 or less, I'd be very impressed. I think I've maybe seen that once. Like, people don't play that card very often. Yeah, he needs something that can stop the flyers. He is not liking what he's seeing right now. Yeah, I mean, we'll go here. Instant speed removal? Yeah, I mean, he could have the card. I have nothing in my graveyard right now. If he had it, he should play it. I don't see what else. Maybe he's hoping he can do something else. Yeah, this card, which he doesn't have. If he had it, he'd play it, right? If he had it, he'd play it. Oh. Yeah, he did have it. Do I want to swing in here? Because I want to get 2 things back. Oh shoot, I can't get 2 things back. I'm probably beat that guy just because he went to 5. I don't know. So, alright, we're at 4 wins. We are at 4 queens. What else can I say about the game? I mean, he might. That's the thing about not like having an aggressive start, or even if you're not an aggressive deck, say you're control, but you have at least enough stuff to put down the early turns. Like, you get to capitalize on when people stumble or they have to mold a 5 like that. Like, he was down resources and he ended up keeping a hand that kind of let him start to, put up good blockers. 3/3, 3/2, draw a card, fight spell. Like, he had a lot to control the board, but the problem was, like, I just had, like, enough to where, like, he really couldn't, like, deal with it. So, that's, reason you really want to make sure you're picking up enough 2-drops that are relevant. 2-drops that aren't relevant, like there's like the 1/3 warrior, pretty mediocre. But like a great example of a 2-drop that's relevant is just that Death Touch 2/2 rogue. Like, you can put it down, and if they don't have any creatures in the way, well, you're just chunking it for 2 damage. If they do have creatures, they can't swing at you. Like, that's you blocking it if they have big creatures. So, that idea works. Alright, we have 1, 2, 3 here, which is just freaking awesome. We get to go Rogue, Wizard, Warrior, Cleric. We have the combo. This is awesome. Okay, we're gonna drop that. No attacks. I want to max out on this, which I could get a 4 damage chunk. He's probably got the subtle strike. I think that's what the pause was about. He's putting up a pretty sweet thing. Okay, so now when I drop the cleric, I'm going to be getting max value. Yeah. He's got the combat trick, and I can effectively, I don't want to lose my guys. I get a lot from him being out here. He still wants to use it. That's annoying. Okay, well, at this point, I don't want him to keep on getting in with that. He's almost out of cards, so I think I'm in an okay spot. I guess if he... I guess we'll just do this. He's putting me in these awkward situations because he's able to hold up this stuff. I'm kind of in desperate need of land here. Oh, let's double rogue. Alright, so I gotta figure out how to deal with his board. Making this into a 3/3 Death Toucher, I suppose, is fine. It's just... I'm not doing well on the race. But whatever. I have to figure out a way to deal with this guy. I suppose if I can deal with this guy, then I can kind of make things happen. Man, I was setting up for the 4/4 chunk. Yeah, I kind of need lands here. If I draw a land, I can drop this, and then... Jeez, take 5? We have to do it. Guess I'm kind of defensive. I got a long way to go to come back here. This is going to be kind of rough. What's 1 damage? Alright. Can't do anything. I can thwart the grave right now. Ooh, dang. Thwart the grave gets back that and that. Yeah, I'm all about that. Especially since I can't play anything. Uh, or one of those. Yay, land. Alright, so this guy can get in. Nobody else can get in. If he draws another flyer, I'm in a really bad way. Alright. I kind of want to save my way to force through damage, so... The thing is... I don't know if he has a trick, so... I already have a rogue. That's my only wizard, so let's just do this guy. It's fine. Alright, now when I draw that, that's going to be really good. Ooh, okay. Let's do a little scary. Also, if I draw another Thwart the Grave, that could be really good. Especially since I was able to discard one of those. This card could be good with Thwart the Grave. Alright, let's see what you got. Card is scary. Oh, he took out my guy. Oh. Hmm. He probably has something that gets a lot of stuff back from his graveyard, so I wouldn't be surprised if he is okay with trading stuff off. Ooh, his next card was the Angel. I'm not doing anything else with my mana. Alright, we will keep... Getting close. The scary thing is, once he can... I need one more mana before I can just go straight to the dome for 5. Does that net mana? No, it doesn't net mana. Alright, see, the deck can win without its bombs, right? Rank 5 Mythic. Let's see if I can get to 1. Yep. I'm having a good show for my stream, which is nice. I'll be honest with you guys. I worry a little bit about when I stream because if I'm having like an off day or I just have bad drafts, which happens to the best, at this because there's a, element of luck to it. And I just feel bad and I feel like I'm worthless. I'm disappointing all my fans. That prof. Oh yeah, you're right. You right, you right. So yeah, what other educational stuff? Yeah, back to the thing about, drafting. They call it drafting the hard way. Staying open in your colors where you're not just locked into a color pair. Because when you get locked into that color pair, if it just so happens that one, two, sometimes three other people are drafting the same color pair, you're just going to end up with nothing in your deck, right? And you're going to be passing by all these really good cards that they're passing by too. So being flexible and finding the open lane really going to help your game, help you get the best cards that you possibly can in the draft. I'm not saying that sometimes I don't lock into a color pair because sometimes you do. You open a bomb two color pair and then it follows up with a bomb in this another really good card in the same two colors. You're kind of priced into going because you have two great cards and you just want to pick up anything you can to make that deck. And that does happen, and sometimes that happens, and the other drafters, one or two other people at the table happen to pick those same two colors. Even though you probably have the best cards in those colors, they're just in those colors and that's what they want to be. And you're just not going to have a good deck outside of those two bombs you got. So it's kind of the idea there. Okay, I wonder if we can go undefeated here. Alright, do I play this first? No, I don't think I do. It's always a question whether you want to play your tap line on turn 1. Especially no turn 1 plays. Alright, so I'm kind of a fan of getting rid of this right away. This is going to allow him to ramp, double trigger landfall stuff, like do just a ton of crazy stuff. That's also going to allow him to ramp. This is kind of wild, actually. Is he going to put out another 2-drop? Alright. If he wants to dump his hand. The question is, yeah. I'll just like take him off everything. Alright. And we slowed down his attack a certain amount. Tap land is also welcome. Alright, so I'm gonna go rogue. Into wizard. And I'm not gonna discard anything because this is more flexible than a land. So it's fine. If it was a regular land, I'd probably toss it because I don't have a lot in my deck that's above 4 mana. So now I just want to start doing damage to him so I can land this guy. Yeah. Dealio, dealio, dealio. Yeah, go for it. I'm all about that race. Okay, well let's go ahead and get in here. The pause kind of tells me he has something at instant speed. He might have like Kabira Takedown. Kabira Takedown does damage to a creature equal to the amount of creatures you control. The bite card here, if he has another one of these, he can just smack my guy. That's kind of annoying. Yeah, I'm gonna play this. If he has a bite card, I'm assuming he does it in response. He's low on cards, so I kind of just need to get this out of the way. If he had fight cards, I think he would have used them earlier, but I don't know. I mean, I'm always down to trade because I have a way to get stuff back. Tap my guy down. Okay, I have a reason to go higher here, so alright, so I can do 3 to something. Tappy tappy. I wonder if he knows that if he starts trying to chunk me, then my guy's gonna get bigger. Oh, what? Your guy's a 7/7? Oh, dang. Alright. Huh. He can always tap down my guy. You know what? Whatever. Whatever, we'll trade it. Hopefully I draw one of my 2 Thwart the Graves, and I'll be able to just get that back. Oops. Oops, sorry. Sorry. Oops. Sorry. I was not trying to BM him. I did not mean to say good game. I was trying to look at my stuff. I'm down to trade this. Alright. The problem here that this guy doesn't kill anything. I don't know. We're in a race scenario. Pass. He's got a good blocker. I have more creatures. Like, essentially even. He probably drew action. I need one of my Thwart the Graves. That's going to be a really good card for me. He has a card where he can get stuff back. Hasty, hasty. Does he have a land drop too? Andy put it on that? Oh, jeez. I'm literally desperate. I'm desperate for Thwart the Graves. That worked out well for him. Now he's got a kill spell. Alright. Let's see if he wants to tap me down or save that. Right? You just like have to... This works, right? probably uses this so that at least he trades. I'm assuming he uses this right here. Alright, and now he cries. Alright, what's our life totals? Yeah. Alright, so this thing's a bomb, and then I could draw a discard. Probably fine. I think, yeah, draw a discard. That way I get more action. Sweet. Let's discard that. Draw. There we go. That's better than the other things I had. This guy is just massive. Like, what do you do about that? Oh, jeez. Alright, I'm gonna haste this in. This should pretty much seal up this game. He's got a block there. He'll take 6. Although, what does he have in his hand? What do he have in his hand? Must be good. If this thing had trample, it'd be crazy. Alright. Yeah, these Thwart the Graves are excelente. I'm not even going to show him the other Thwart the Grave, because I feel bad for him. Excuse me. Oh, he's saying good game. That's a good game, too. Alright, well. Sometimes the cookie crumbles with you smashing them with an 11-11. That's sometimes how it goes down. Hey, I'm rank 3. Mythic. I'm rank 3 Mythic. Can I get to number 1 in the world? Where's Ben Stark at? Where's Ben Stark at? I'm not throwing shade, though. Ben Stark, I've learned a lot from you if you ever get wind of this video, which I'm going to be posting on YouTube. You know what? I should probably change my channel to Mythic 3. I wish I understood the whole tweet. Oh, let's see. Edit your channel. Drafting. Mythic. Number 3. 2. Going for number 1. Best drafter. Let's add some tags here. Arena. Magic. There's no Magic the Gathering. Oh, it's already on. Bro. I'm assuming that's the save button. Jeez. Okay. Alright, we're in this game. Opponent's going first. I like a 2-lander. That's actually 3-lander. Because we have the 3-drop, I might just lead on that. Unless I draw a land, then I'll keep that. I mean, this is not really a card we care to play, but... Okay. Yeah, mill my stuff. Just don't mill the, Just don't mill my Thwart the Graves. Or... the big graveyard one. Alright. I'm A-okay with that. Electromancer. Let's put the heat on! If he's milling, I'm Dylan. So hopefully I get the... Alright, well we don't really care about his stuff anyways. He's got the flash guy. Yep. More mill. Luckily, he still hasn't hit my thing. Alright. We're attempting to put the heat on. The mill types of decks just really, like, honestly, they throw me off. Because no one likes to just be, like, smacked. Now he's got his pump on. Alright, let's... I want to take whatever's good out of his hand, like, ASAP. Because he's only got a few things left, so... Yeah, I'm assuming he has, like, a... Oh, okay. I can't take Into the Royal. Huh, wow. Alright. Get something out of that. I'm assuming I get Into the Royal here. Okay, so we might be losing this one? Who knows? Let's see if he's milled over one of our graveyard ones. He has not, so this is a really good thing for us. Oh, he got that back. Okay. I think the fact that we can haste this in is just awesome, and we can keep up the pressure. I'm assuming he trades. Now, if he wants to full value this, that's fine. Because, you know, he'll basically be... Okay. It's fine, 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 fine. Apparently he's not feeling like racing. Okay, he is. He's scary. Draw the Thorthergrave. Draw the Thorthergrave. Oh, I got it! Alright, so... let's see. I have 6. If I play this, that'll go down to 4. Oh yeah, I can kill his stuff. Oh yeah. Oh, this is really good. Alright, and I can play this, right? Yeah. This works. Except 4. Okay, let's grab that, and let's grab that. Alright. I'm assuming he... Nope. Alright. So, even though I don't like playing against these graveyard decks... Huh. I'm assuming he has like a bounce spell or like a tap down spell for this. Which, you know, will make things interesting. If he has the still a creature spell, mwah, that'll be the most hilarious turnaround. Okay. Guess he's not. Alright, so he's trying to race me in the air here. I think he probably has... Ooh, okay. He probably has tricks, which he's not gonna be able to do anything about my burn spell. Okay, so we're just gonna go in, kind of. Yeah. Oh, well, he's just dead. Oh, he has. Yeah, he has that. Yeah. Yeah, that works. Yep. You got it. You got it, buddy. He probably thought he had the perfect play. Sorry. Sorry. I know. It must. I think it feels bad to like have like this great line, where it's like, he's chunking in at me. All he had to do was get one more hit in the air, and he effectively had a plan to neutralize my entire attack to where he didn't take anything, and he just needed me to like fade having anything. And well, I mean, the thing is, even if like he had effectively neutralized that attack, but even if he had gotten by that round, I would have still had like I think 2 creatures left that could have attacked the next turn, and he was looking to attack me with his 4 power guy in the air. I could have flashed out my rogue and blocked it. Now, if he had something in his hand, I guess he would have won. Obviously, talkback and the burn spell is really great, but yeah. Anyway, so that's me drafting a black-red deck. I haven't always had great success with black-red, but you know, you draw a bomb, that's what happens, right? It's not. You can't rely on your bombs though. Like it's like you have to build like solid decks. If you're not building solid decks, like you're not gonna move up. Like you can't get in that spot where like you are just stuck on your color pairs because you just won't get the cards you need to win. Um, yeah, I don't know. If you guys have any other questions, feel free to let me know. But yeah, that's all I got for you. All right, have a good one.